Hey guys, and this is Primeval. So last episode we did have some problems with the volume, and that seems to have been caused by some sort of a conflict between the microphone and the Steam voice chat that we had going. So if you guys could let me know if the voice volume is fine now, that would be great. Unfortunately, I just got home about 10 minutes ago, and so I won't be able to get the voice chat fixed in time for this episode, so we're going to have to go without that for today. But perhaps next week we can have the voice chat going with the other players. So yes, we'll get started as soon as we have everyone in game. So at the moment, we have there are 4 of us here, and we're waiting on Affliction and Sky Valence. So, I'll see if I can track them down in Steam. Without that for today. So there I just played the stream back to me, and it sounds like the volume is fine, but the true test is whether or not you guys can hear anything. So please do, at least one of you, let me know if the volume is of a suitable level. And here in our chat, we're all hoping that the other 2 subscribers do show up. If Affliction and Sky Valence don't show up in, say, the next 7 minutes, I can wait 7 minutes for them. Hopefully you guys in the stream don't mind too much. Then any of you watching now will be free to sub in if anyone wants to sub for Affliction or Sky Valence. If they don't show up in the next 6 minutes, then please speak up now, and hopefully we'll be able to get the game rolling along soon. Alright, so I do have an offline message here from Affliction saying that he did have an emergency to attend to, so unfortunately he won't be able to join us this game. And I'm sorry for all of you who have tuned into the chat that we've been waiting for 10 minutes since start time now. And I didn't think we would have this much trouble. I haven't heard anything from Sky Valence. He's currently offline on my list. So we do have one person joining the chat now. Perhaps they will sub in for Sky Valence. And we'll see if we can get anyone to sub in for Rome. Well, Colin, we'll only play for about an hour and 15 minutes. Alright, so while we're waiting, we've got 2 more people joining my Steam chat, so hopefully they'll join the game soon. Great. And we'll be able to get rolling in the next few minutes or so. David R747 asks what I expect from Civ Beyond Earth. I'm definitely excited about it. I don't really know too much of the details, and I'm a little disappointed that all the teasers so far have been about lore. As far as multiplayer games go, or at least the way I play strategy games, I'm more interested in the mechanics. A good story is important and definitely lets you enjoy the game the first time around, and it can be quite a good experience if there's an excellent story, but for replayability, it's all about mechanics, and they haven't spoiled any of the mechanics yet, so hopefully it'll be a top-notch game. Alright, so right now we've got Khan He Fix It as Rome, and we're waiting for someone to fill in for Sky Valence. Mr. Hand Banana Nu asks if he can join. It's purely first come, first serve. Whoever grabs this last spot as Germany will get to play Germany for today, and if they want, for next week. Alright, and it looks like Quisnam of Gale Free will be joining as Germany. Sorry, Mr. Hand Banana No. Maybe next time. So here, Quisnam has joined, and we'll see if my latency to him drops It was at 300 some odd, which doesn't make for a very stable game. So long as it hovers somewhere below 250, we should be fine. So let's wait just a little here and see if that stabilizes. And Quiznam asks if I've seen the screenshots of Brave New World. I have. That it's using the Civ 5 engine is a little concerning in that there are Civ 5 isn't the most optimized game in, as far as hardware requirements go, but I mean, we all definitely enjoy it. All right, so we're all here. Let's get rolling, and I'll complete my thoughts on Beyond Earth as we load up. Right, so the screenshots look promising, but they all look a little too dark. The color scheme isn't very inspiring. It's all sort of a greenish purple, which one of the things that I really like about Civ, apart from, you know, the whole universe, gaming mechanics, etc., is that it's a very beautiful game to look at. Like the earth tones, watching the light glimmer off the water, the plains, rivers. It just looks very nice. It looks like a very sunny, happy place. Whereas the worlds in the screenshots of Beyond Earth look a little gloomy, at least from what I've seen so far. So hopefully it won't all look like a alien swamp slash, I don't know, purple, gray, darkish place, but we'll see. Mickey Dusk, thanks for the offer, but we are rolling. Hopefully everything will work out. And I know there's a big lag between the chat and my voice, so we'll see what's going on here. We are connected to everyone. We actually have yet to meet Germany. That is all as expected. Here I'm working on positioning my units over towards Rome for no reason in particular, although there is a barb camp down here that maybe I should be dealing with. I can go and choose production here, and let's go and grab ourselves another horse archer, and up here maybe a battering ram. Or, let's see, what buildings do I actually have here? I've got the monument and the library. So the plan here is to go and probably get aggressive with Rome. I'd like to thank Khan He Fix It for subbing in for Rome. A very appropriate username there. Can He Fix It indeed. And hopefully we'll be in for a good game here. Okay, so please do ask questions in chat. I think we are replaying a turn here. As I was saying, I did rush back and make it back home barely in time for my scheduled stream, although we were a little slow to get started. And again, my apologies for that. But I still need to get into the commentating frame of mind. So hopefully questions from you will help perk me up there. And also my apologies for the longer turn time there to my opponents. I had a lot of units to deal with and was also trying to collect my thoughts for this whole stream. Anyways, I'd like to thank everyone for sticking with the stream, tuning in. We've hit 31 viewers. Thank you for your patience. Cool. So let's get these horse archers up and forward. I guess I'll push these over as well. And there does seem to be a spot of lag here. And I'll push forward like that. Oh, that looks fine. I do want to find out where this barb camp is. since these barbarians have been causing a lot of trouble for my workers. And we could go and start on a road, or at least send 2 workers up over towards Springfield to improve all those tiles. So Rome does have a sizable force back here. He won't be an easy target. Good luck, everyone. Okay, Springfield has grown. We are on production focus, and that's fine since I'm out of excess happiness. Go and get the iron online. Okay. And DRST does suggest us diversifying our units a little to get the most mileage out of the Terracotta Army. And that's definitely an option. It's also possible that... Do I have excess spares here? No, I don't, so no thanks, America. I don't need to go unhappy here. But there's also the possibility that some of our neighbors could beat us to the Terracotta Army, so I don't want to build units that I don't actually want for that. Building a spearman, though, would be reasonable. So let's see, how long would a spearman take me? I guess the odd warrior, that is double warrior. A horseman or a catapult would also be okay. Fine, well, to get the most out of the Terracotta Army, we'll go and build a warrior there. And we're currently unhappy, rejected that deal. With a ton of barbarians to deal with. Alright, we'll hide the worker back here. Get to work on a mine. And farm. Mr. Hand Banana New is saying that we do need to get our income online. We are running a fairly harsh negative gold per turn, but that's pretty much unavoidable at the moment. And as long as we're not at 0 money, it's not going to hurt our science. Okay, we do get a promotion here, thanks to these barbs. Let's pull back here, take care of that guy. And Rome does have a lot of units here. Rome knows what's going on. He's fortified everyone. Alright, let's go and declare war. We don't need to dance around this. Alright, and here, let's go and clear this forest, and that'll allow some faster reinforcements as needed. And here, once the turn rolls over, hopefully I'll be able to grab an instant heal on this composite bow. Rome might draw first blood. Okay, let's grab that instant heal, and if we can. Go forward. Definitely want to do that as well. But even though I was the host, I didn't get any free kills there, which is fine. We got a spearman from one of the city-states, which is great. That'll line up nicely for our terracotta army, assuming we can actually build that before anyone else does. And DRST asks if I'm going for domination. The default on multiplayer is to go for domination. And if the map is very constrained, then sometimes it is faster to go for a science victory, but you usually want to start off assuming that you are going for domination. And since I don't want to have to worry about a two-front war, I am going to go and build a wall in Springfield, since I am going to try and deal with Rome first. Okay, there's engineering done. Let's go and grab horseback riding. We'll go up to civil service, and then we'll grab education. And because we will have to worry about falling behind in tech relative to all the other players. Gonna mind going there. We can get some more production in Attila's court, and I definitely need some more happiness. One of our deals with Arabia has ended. Let's see if we can renew that. Excess whales and silver. And here we finished the battering ram. Let's get to work on a circus. That's definitely needed. I think last turn I did end up having to replay a turn here. I had set Batiraz to build a circus, which would have been quite helpful here. We'll just leave the spearman here for now. And the archer. Rome does have some legions. And hopefully I won't lose out on the fast clicks here. Usually as the host, I would expect to have a slight advantage, but that hasn't been the case thus far. And Colin is suggesting that I not upgrade my last archer to a composite bow until I complete terracotta army, and that's definitely the plan here. And we will take the instant heal here just to keep the pressure up. There goes a composite bow. Those legions definitely mean business. So being aggressive early definitely hurts, but since both of our unique units fall within the same time period, I'm hoping to make some gains here by grabbing Rome's territory. Although that he has both of these Roman legions means that he won't be a complete pushover. or even any kind of pushover. Go and pull back over this way, and hopefully we will finish the terracotta army. We do have a great profit, so we can go and found ourselves a religion. And we will. Hopefully my favorite Tangarzan is still around. And we'll also go and grab initiation rites. Tithe is already gone. We'll go for some early gold infusion. And Pagodas is there. That could be quite useful for us. We'll go and grab Pagodas here. Found religion. And good. So here, let's go and deal our damage. And hope that this guy doesn't get destroyed. I might. Yeah, we'll take the instant heal there. Yeah, we're definitely losing units. Trading units 1 for 1. At the moment, we are leading on manufactured goods, so we will be winning out against Ronin in the long term, most likely. However, that does mean that a lot of our hammers are being wasted on these units that are just dying, and so we'll fall behind our neighbors with respect to buildings that will enhance our future production and science. In any event, and since I'm not planning to go to war right away, I think I will go and buy up that sugar. Good. So that Germany doesn't have a chance to do that. And here we'll go and fortify heal. And next turn we should finish the terracotta army, and that'll give us a huge boost to our military power. Okay, let's go and deal our damage. Get up here. Finish off that legion. We'll pop up this way and see what's going on within Roman territory. So apparently we're right beside the city of Antium and within a range attack, so it's probably right here and on a hill, which will make it more difficult to siege. Absolutely. We did finish the terracotta army, and we got a whole whack of free units, which is definitely nice. We can go for the National College or the Great Wall. I think I'm going to go for the Great Wall here. I'm not so much worried about its benefits so much as depriving our neighbors of those benefits. So first of all, let's take care of this guy here and upgrade that guy to composite bow. Push forward. This scout will go and actually explore, and the rest of the army will try to get into position. Looks good. And over here, we'll go and get to work on a quick monument. And we will continue to ship food to the capital. And so here, hopefully we'll be able to pillage the iron, or take an upgrade before we get destroyed there. Let's push forward this way and see what we can see. Okay, so here's Antium. Go take the hill, pop over here, pillage, and deal some damage. Okay, at least Antium's not on the hill. It is protected from range attacks by these two hills, but it's not on a hill, so it just has the 10 strength there. The two battering rams should be enough to deal with that. And I am about to run out of gold here. David R747 suggests that I should have waited to declare war until after building the Terracotta Army. And I don't know. Can he fix it? Knew what was going on. It's not like the AI that you can sort of trick into thinking that you're not actually going to attack them. So it seemed more honest, and it also prevented Rome from setting up his units here in a nice defensive formation. Although I have lost many more units than I would have if I was playing the AI. So here, let's go and grab ourselves a granary. We do want to keep our long-term game rolling, even though we are pushing fairly hard on the military side here. Okay, so here, if we move in, kill these units, and pop in this way, pillage that. We're definitely going to lose some of these battering rams, so I need to bring a third in to take Rome's capital, i.e. Rome. And we did lose our worker here to a barbarian. Let's push all these guys forward. And maybe I'll send the spearmen to deal with the camp to the south. I also want to get this spearman over to help with that. Get a mine rolling, and we'll go and explore with that scout. A road would be helpful here. So let's try to take Antium down here, view the city. That's the power of battering rams. We've got a granary and a library. We'll go create ourselves a puppet. And get in with these other guys. And I don't know if the other players are watching the stream, but if they are, they can definitely comment and say that they are. Go chop that. I don't really mind at this stage if anyone is watching or listening to the stream who's playing in the game with me. Although I do wish those barbarians hadn't stolen my worker. And I will try to save this battering ram. Okay, so this army should be enough to deal with Rome, and I will, since I do have the 2 battering rams there, start sending this army back in another direction. Okay, let's go and grab Monarchy. That'll definitely help out with our happiness. Batiras has finished its Colosseum. I do want to get my National College going soon. In the meantime, let's go and grab ourselves a caravan. We can grow the capital. That'll help us with long-term science and production. Likewise here. Actually, this is where I'll build the caravan. No. Here I'll build a watermill and then I'll work on the caravan later. Go for the circus. And we'll work on a road so that our army can return home once we finish with Rome. I'd like to apologize to County Fix-It. It's a sort of a bad scenario to be subbing in for. And those battering rams are absolutely brutal against cities. And this is a nice city spot. It's got a lot of luxuries, a bunch of fish as well. So at some point we'll probably annex that city and it'll work out quite well for us. Oh, and here is the Songhai. Wow. The Songhai and Rome were really close to each other. Or are really close to each other. We inch forward slowly. Where is Rome? Okay, that's farmed up. Good. This caravan, I do want to send food to the capital. So we'll go change our home city to Batiras. And here we'll chop down that forest and then I'll work on a road network. Oh, that was a tundra. I should have left the forest there. Oh well. Alright, so let's get over here, heal some of our hit points with some pillaging. As soon as the lag abates. Alright, so we are within range of Rome now. Pop in over here, have a look at what we're dealing with. 21 strength. It's on plains, but it does have a wall. And I should probably bring this. We'll heal up one more turn there. And we'll go reclaim our worker. And get to work on our road network. Okay, the capital needs stoneworks. Would be nice. We do have the one stone there, and it would get us some happiness. Let's go work on the National College. And continue sending food to Attila's court. Okay, we'll swap out the battering ram. Hopefully get the battering ram to pillage something. There's a few more hit points there. We can pop over this way. Pillage heal, get our composite bow into position. And I will need this battering ram into position as well. Right now, the only reason my treasury is staying in the positive is the city that I've captured and the tile pillaging that I've been doing. Alright, wall's done. Let's go and grab a granary here with all the bananas. We'll have some nice growth going. And we will take the instant heal here because we definitely want to capture Rome. With this guy, I'll pillage. Swing around like so, deal a bunch of damage with all of our horse archers. Hopefully it'll be enough. No, that won't quite be enough. Well, it is 38 damage. Belgrade has given us a cataphract. We lost the battering ram. We do have another battering ram incoming, as well as this warrior. but he doesn't have a good place to stand. Entered a golden age. Finish that watermill. Let's get to work on a quick Colosseum. And continue with our road. Okay, circus done. Let's go grab a granary. And we'll just keep an eye on things with this cataphract. It's unstoppable. Can't he fix it? Loves his civ-based puns. And can you blame him? The answer is no. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I definitely want to capture Rome. And what's standing in my way is, well, all of the units for one. Alright, so the caravan's done. Let's go and grab ourselves a quick shrine. And I actually might need some backup over to deal with Rome after all. There's Berlin. Get some iron hooked up. And try to hook everything up with roads. The roads are going to cost us a lot, but I do want the mobility on my army. Trade routes available for food to Attila's court. Both of those trade routes are already going. If I do want to fix my gold problem, I could trade with Belgrade, but that would be in the risk. I would risk having that pillaged by Arabia. Let's try and grow Savannah then, which means we'll move you to Attila's court and send food to Savannah next turn. Ooh, and a free grade general as tribute. That's certainly not unwelcome. But taking this city down is proving more difficult than I'd like. Hopefully we'll get it next turn. Go and send food to Savannah. Fortify here. And just in case, we'll send that composite bow back to the east after all. Alright, so now I've run out of gold, and that means my science is suffering greatly as a result. Meanwhile, let's try and capture the city here. Can this warrior take Rome? We'll find out. No, we can't, and I don't have a melee unit in the area. Oh well. I guess I should have brought one more battering ram with me. Good hold there, Rome. Now, I do have too many units to support, since this is eating into my science quite a bit. We'll go and delete any unnecessary units. Ooh, Kilimanjaro, sweet. Alright, so that's done. Let's grab ourselves a horseman. Keep pushing it with those roads. Alright, so now Rome's down to nothing, but that my single melee unit would have been killed this turn anyways. I do need a horseman, and we will push these guys over. We'll take Rome one way or another, despite the loss of many, many units. Rome wasn't captured in a day, says Quisnam. Okay, there's that granary done. Let's go and build a Colosseum. And we can go and repair these things. Get ourselves some more pillage targets. Our scout with altitude training has 4 movement on hills now. So, as far as advice goes, this isn't a situation you want to be in, having minus 30 gold per turn, eating into the majority of your science. But hopefully, we'll be able to make some military gains here. Fielding an army this large definitely hurts. And we'll go stand on this hill so we can get some better vision and finish this road. Okay, National College done. We're hoping 28 science per turn now, but it would be a lot more if only we could get our financial house in order. So in the meantime, let's go and we can push hard on the military front. Why don't we try and build the statue of Zeus? And once we capture Rome, this is going to hurt our happiness, so we'll go for the Colosseum, although they are definitely eating into our gold per turn and thus our science. Okay, we can go pillage that. I guess I should pop back in with the worker. And is there anything for me to shoot over here? If I get in here, I'll be within the city's range attack radius. So we'll just have to hold back. And we've got the horse done. Taking a few turns to get over to Rome. And over in Savannah, let's see, is the south blocked with ice? It is. Well, let's just build some wonders then. Keep on going with this road. And Rome is definitely making a lot of trouble for us. It's been a costly war in many ways. Oh yes, and we're not playing with no quitters. In no quitters, you're not allowed to do this repair tiles in your opponent's lands. But we are just playing Civ with no special house rules. Repairing tiles in your opponent's land is kind of crazy. It does give the attacker an advantage, which in some respects is good because the defender usually has a huge advantage, namely their city's bombard. So that does sort of balance things out. But if you can repair and pillage your opponent's tiles, what would really balance things out is if you could repair and pillage your own tiles. So since you can only do that in enemy territory, it's not, I don't know, it's definitely quite powerful. And not really balanced. It doesn't make sense that your workers could repair enemy tiles and then you could continue to reap rewards from them. I do want to keep Attila's court growing, so we won't work all of these mines. Let's go and work some of the farms. Okay, growth in 5 terms, that's a little better. Baideras looks fine. This is Suhar. I'll pull back slightly with this composite bow, hopefully save him a little damage. And it would seem that I might need a few more reinforcing units. Alright, sorry I don't have too much to say here. It was a little hectic getting home in time for this, but if there are any questions or comments in the chat, I'm happy to address them now. Basically, we've just been pushing on Rome. Our economy is pretty bad at the moment, and that's really eating into our science. At the moment, we are right on average, with the Americans being a good 4% ahead of us. Okay, we destroyed that legion. Finished the statue of Zeus. Let's go and grab ourselves a mint. That will make a bunch of science for us, if only because it's stopping us from losing so much gold per turn. Meanwhile, Arabia is looking like it has a very tense diplomatic situation going on here, with America crowding in as well as Germany. And Khan is asking if I'm building roads for rams. Not really, and they wouldn't help me within Roman territory, but these are good roads, so that I can move my army from the east to the west. I really should have been making better use of my unique units. I should have been training a few more horse archers and battering rams rather than these 2 horsemen here, but at the time I really wanted to get reinforcements over to Rome as quickly as possible. Well, let's get some of our troops into position to deal some damage. Okay, there's the Colosseum done. If we wanted a horse archer that'd be 4 turns, let's definitely go and work on one of those. And we can take a instant heal here, slide over, bombard, bombard, bombard. The horses aren't very good against cities, but we will try to restrain the movement of that horse. And we will finish the road network in anticipation of capturing Rome. Mint done, I'm going to mark it. And what's over here? Pure German territory. Battering ram done. Let's go grab a mint. A religion has been founded. Alright, let's move you over here and go deal all of our range attack damage before our ranged units get killed. And we'll fortify there. A bunch of our cities just grew. I'm fine with that, although, since we are happy, let's get a little growth going. As long as we don't lag out too much here. Come on, my laggy friend. And let's get some gold too. Alright, that seems fine. Suhar. Also fine. Although, if we could get a little more growth, that'd be nice. Batiras is fine. And Attila's court. Also fine. Ooh, we could build a Petra, although that wouldn't be terribly useful. All the deserts are pretty boring. We've got the desert sheep, and that's pretty much it. It does get us an additional trade route slot. Well, there's nothing else I'd really rather build. Alright, so what's happening in Rome? We have some stuff we can pillage. And there's a bunch of legions making trouble for us. I can bring that Great General east, and we'll stand over here and see what's going on. Okay, how much damage can we deal to Rome here? Not enough to take it this turn. Ooh, and it looks like the Songhai are ready to get in here and join the action. Probably to our detriment, but we shall see. Alright, so the Songhai are set up to do something, and looks like I will need to... these units are fine where they are, but I will need to switch over to producing more military. Germany did beat me to the Parthenon. And we've got a deal here. Marble for furs. I think I have excess furs now. I do. So we can definitely go and accept that. It also means that I won't be attacking Arabia if I ever get aggressive in this northern end of our empire. And we're just waiting on Germany to end their turn. And I can't really complain since my turns were taking quite a while. I just want to make sure he hasn't forgotten to hit end turn and that he's actually doing important moves right now. Quisnam! Alright, cool. Got a policy we can adopt. I'm gonna go pull back with that composite bow. Deal damage directly to Rome here. Pull back with this horseman. And ooh, Songhai have declared war on us. That's not great. And they do have quite the force. Go and adopt a policy here. Let's go get some more growth in the capital. And we will want to flee somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna have to go and get some reinforcements over to deal with the Songhai as quickly as possible. And we have a deal over from the Americans, gems for silver. I do believe I have excess silver. I also have plenty of happiness, but I don't mind helping out our neighbors as long as it doesn't hurt us. Okay, let's pull back here, and I think I will need to go and relocate some of these units as well. Ooh, Arabia already has his camel archers out. Something exciting is going to happen. Okay, our religion was founded. We'll go and take an instant heal if we can. Pop in this way. Deal damage if we can. Get a whole bunch of free pillages in. We have a great engineer. Someone's kind of built Machu Picchu. And we lost a few composite bows, as well as a horse archer. We'll have to pull back with our ram for now. Good timing from Pimping Bone. At Q, do I have any wonders I want to build? No, not at the moment. What we'll do is go and settle this guy as a manufactory. Oh, that would only add 2. Because there's not a wonder that I want to build anytime soon. I would have liked to have built the Machu Picchu for the gold boost. And it's going to be a while until I get over to printing press, since it would also have been nice to go and grab the Tower of Pisa. So I think I will just go and settle that as a manufactory. Over the course of the game, I'll actually get more hammers out of it that way. Alright, let's go grab a marketplace here. We definitely need gold and silver for whales. Sure. Right, let's get these guys over here. We'll go and add quick barracks to the queue. And a few more horse archers. Meanwhile, I guess we'll continue to demonstrate why the repeated pillage heal is kind of silly. Springfield is grown. Lock down that farm. And Songhai has grown. Looks fine to me there. Keep on pumping out these horse archers. Fortify and hide within the city, please. And I guess it is time for this horse to leave. He may have overstayed his welcome ever so slightly. Alright, so this manufacturer gets me +4. That's decent. Definitely lock that down, as well as the irrigated farms. Alright, what's the fastest way? Along our road network, that makes sense. Okay, there goes a worker. Pop forward here, deal some damage. And a slight bit of lag there made me move the wrong horse archer. That's just fine. We've got plenty more where those came from. And we have a whole string of instant heals we'll try to get off next turn. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen. There's Songhai. Alright, let's go grab some instant heals, if and where possible. And pull back where possible as well. We'll see. Okay, so we did lose out there. We'll pull back for now. We have enough faith to buy a pagoda. I think we will go and do that. Grab some accuracy and push forward with all of our reinforcements. Food to the capital. And heal up. So taking Rome will be more difficult now that the Songhai have entered the mix. And these hills in this mountain mean that going for Songhai cities, it'd be nice if I had a little more intel on that. But getting our army over there is also going to be a little more difficult. Get some more horse archers in here. We push forward here. We can deal damage to these composite bows. So. Right, Germany and Arabia have made peace. And let's take a look at the demographics. We're leading on manufactured goods and soldiers, but we're now 6% behind the tech leader. Tech leader is Arabia. We did lose a horse archer there, this time to Rome, but we have plenty of reinforcements in position. Alright, so we're going to keep on playing for another 10 minutes or so, unless there are some objections from our fellow players. Alright, let's get all these units into position, and then for part 3, we'll go and push against Rome and Songhai. Ooh, Germany does have the weakest army here, but it looks like the Arabians had pity on them. That might be a good strategy for them for the long game, in case they need to work together to bring down the leader. Although the Songhai are doing quite well in the score chart here. Okay, we just discovered education, which is good. Go take down that composite bow. Could deal some minor damage here. It would get us within the city's range attack. One here to heal. Alright, we'll get our battering rams into position and keep on moving these horse archers to the front lines. Although, in the capital I should probably get a university rolling. And we'll cancel that horse archer. Also add a university to the queue here. And tech-wise, I do want to get observatories online, since I do have a few nice mountains. Alright, so turn 100. This will likely be the last turn for this session, and we'll resume again next Thursday. Meanwhile, how are these guys doing? Okay, cool. Got the mine done. We should go and work on a road. Fortify, and this will be the last turn. Alright, well, while our workers are waiting, we'll go put up the stoneworks and pop up here. Ooh, that wasn't the safest spot. Alright, so that's it for this session. Thanks everyone on the stream for tuning in. Sorry it wasn't the most exciting commentary-wise, but we were mostly just shifting a bunch of units around and getting aggressive against Rome here. Things did get interesting when the Songhai decided to join the fight. Meanwhile, we've got 3 neighbors crowded in together over to the west. So, join me next Thursday to see how this all shakes out. Primeval, signing off.